Short and sweet, solving inequalities. A quick review. You learned years ago that we have different symbols when things are not equal. So we have this symbol, which we call greater than. I could say that x is greater than 6. This means that x could be 6.1, it could be 8, it could be 10, x could be 1,000,000, any number bigger than 6. Then we added a piece and called this greater than or equal to. So this time, if x is greater than or equal to 6, x could be 6, it could be 7, it could be 10, it could be 100, but 6 could be included in this set. Less than. If x is less than 3, then x could be 2.9, x could be 1, x could be -5, x could be -1,000. Less than or equal to. This time, if I said x is less than or equal to 0, x could be 0, x could be -1, x could be -100, x could be -25, any number smaller than 0. We use inequalities much like we do equations. The steps are almost always exactly the same. 6 times x minus 10 is greater than 26. Solve for x. If we were to replace this with an equal sign, you would know exactly what to do. So for now, we're going to treat it like an equal sign. So we know that the first thing we need to do is to get rid of the constant. And in doing that, 6 times x would be greater than 36. 6 times x, again, tells us we need to do a division. So x is greater than 6. In this problem, everything we did is exactly like solving an equation. We just remember to keep a different sign. In this case, our answer for 6, again, could be any number bigger than 6. In this question, we have x divided by -9 plus 12 is greater than -21. Solve for x. Again, getting rid of that constant, using the inverse operation of subtraction. X divided by -9 is greater than -33. Oops, I must have forgotten to redo that. -33, that's okay. Now we need to, because this is a division, we are going to multiply by -9 on both sides. And so these will cancel. I have x over here, and let me see, 33 times 9 was 9, oh there we go. Ends up being greater than 297. Now, this is where the change comes in. Because I multiplied by a negative. Because it's a negative, that means that this sign has to change direction. So when we multiply or divide by a negative, we get a sign change. That's the only difference from working equations. Finally, I'm going to have n is less than xy plus z divided by m. I want to solve for y. So what I might do is highlight the y to remember that it needs to stay right where it's at. First, we're going to clear that division. So I'm going to multiply both sides by m, and those will cancel. So now I have nm is less than x times y plus z. Again, I see that constant back here as the plus z, so I will subtract that from both sides. So now I have nm minus z is less than x times y. Again, x times y. Remember here that y has to stay. So that means the x is going to move to the other side through division. So to finish, I have nm minus z divided by x is less than y. Again, not a very pretty answer, but it follows all the rules. Now go practice solving inequalities.